Have you ever felt that your world is spinning in unexpected ways? Well, that's the cosmic dance of Jupiter retrograde. As Jupiter shifts into retrograde in Gemini, we're offered a unique chance to reflect on our choices and the paths we've taken. This isn't just another celestial event. It's a time of introspection that can unlock profound transformations for all zodiac signs. Imagine being handed a cosmic blueprint of your life, urging you to reassess your goals, desires, and the very essence of your journey. This retrograde period can spark both anxiety and excitement as we're faced with the need to confront our past. You may ask yourself, what have I learned from my previous endeavors? Or how can I realign my life with my true purpose? In this time of reflection, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the uncertainties that surface. But don't fret. Every challenge carries a lesson, and every setback may lead to an even greater opportunity. So if you're ready to embrace change, you're not alone. This retrograde invites everyone, from fiery Aries to grounded Taurus, to seize the moment, take risks, and trust in their judgment. Are you prepared to uncover the shifts waiting for you during this pivotal time? Jupiter retrograde in Gemini is a moment that urges us to hit pause and take a closer look at where we've been since May 25th. It's like the universe telling you, hey, remember all those decisions and opportunities? Let's revisit them. With Jupiter, the planet of expansion and wisdom, moving backward, it's time to reflect. Gemini, known for its curiosity and adaptability, feels this retrograde intensely, pushing individuals under its zodiac sign to reevaluate their choices, especially those related to communication, learning, and growth. Picture this as a cosmic review session where you're meant to learn from what you've already done. For many, Jupiter retrograde acts as a reset button. The astrology behind it suggests we may need to revisit unresolved issues or opportunities we didn't seize when they first appeared. Whether you're a Gemini sun or just feeling the astral winds of this transit, it's a perfect time to reflect. Did you miss out on learning something new or connecting with someone important? This is your chance to rethink those moments. And for those with a more spiritual outlook, it's a period to realign with your higher purpose, perhaps even diving into a new astrological study or reconnecting with your zodiac chart for deeper insights. Interestingly, this isn't just about looking back with regret. It's about learning. Think of this retrograde as a mentor urging you to refine what you've learned and to consider how it affects your future. Whether it's rethinking a job opportunity or even reassessing your personal goals, Jupiter in retrograde gives that nudge. The important thing is to stay open to the lessons, and if you've made mistakes, now's the time to correct them. After all, isn't growth often about realizing where we could have done better? And with Jupiter turning direct later, the clarity will return, making the reflection worth the time. Jupiter's energy is like that wise friend who always brings optimism and a sense of purpose into every conversation. As the planet of good fortune, its influence in Gemini and fellow air signs like Libra and Aquarius has been powerful since its arrival in May. For those under these zodiac signs, it's felt like a cosmic boost, with opportunities for growth, adventure, and even spiritual awakening. Whether it's advancing in a career, finding new love, or expanding one's intellectual horizons, Jupiter's presence is all about pushing boundaries and chasing your higher potential. For air signs, Jupiter's presence is especially electric. Gemini's natural curiosity blends perfectly with Jupiter's expansive energy, leading to moments of sudden insight and serendipitous opportunities. If you've been thinking of starting something new, like a business, a creative project, or even exploring astrology deeper, this planetary alignment has been the green light you didn't know you needed. Libra and Aquarius have also felt this surge, often finding themselves in situations where they're called to step into leadership roles or connect with new communities. Jupiter's expansive nature has a way of shining light on what was once unclear, offering optimism and clarity. However, Jupiter doesn't just throw opportunities your way without reason. It also asks you to recognize your worth and potential. Have you been ignoring that inner voice telling you to pursue a certain path? Jupiter's influence reminds you that fortune favors the brave, and sometimes the best rewards come from trusting the universe and taking bold action. If you've noticed a shift in your personal or professional life, it's likely Jupiter guiding you towards something greater. It's not always obvious at first, but as you follow the signs, the doors will open, leading to experiences that are in alignment with your higher self. While Jupiter's influence has undoubtedly been beneficial for air signs, the experience hasn't been the same across the zodiac. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, have faced more complex energies during this transit. While Jupiter typically brings opportunities, its presence in Gemini may have led to internal conflicts or emotional shifts for water signs. Cancer, for example, may have struggled with balancing the need for emotional security with the desire for personal growth. Similarly, Scorpio might have found themselves drawn to transformation, but faced unexpected obstacles that required deeper introspection. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, have also experienced a mix of fortunes. Taurus, typically resistant to change, may have found Jupiter's energy unsettling, pushing them out of their comfort zone in ways they weren't entirely ready for. However, this discomfort could be a blessing in disguise, helping them embrace new opportunities in their careers or personal lives. Virgo, on the other hand, might have faced challenges in the realm of perfectionism, feeling the pressure to grow while also dealing with the stress of unmet expectations. Capricorn, ever the ambitious sign, may have seen steady progress, but not without some frustrating delays or roadblocks along the way. Despite the mixed outcomes, Jupiter's influence is always working towards a higher purpose. Even for signs that may have felt more resistance, this retrograde is an opportunity to reassess how they approach change and growth. It's a reminder that fortune doesn't always come in the form of big, flashy moments. Sometimes it's the small victories, like finding clarity in a confusing situation or avoiding a bad decision, that mark the path towards success. Water and earth signs, though they may feel less optimistic during this transit, are learning valuable lessons that will benefit them in the long run. Fortune is a curious thing. It doesn't always show up in the way we expect. Sure, everyone loves the idea of winning the lottery or stumbling upon an unexpected windfall, but Jupiter's idea of fortune is often more nuanced. For some, it might look like a sudden job opportunity or a new relationship that seems to fall into place effortlessly. But for others, it could be as subtle as avoiding a major mistake or finding the courage to walk away from something that no longer serves them. Fortune, under Jupiter's guidance, is as much about what doesn't happen as what does. Take, for instance, the moments when you've avoided making a decision that could have backfired. Maybe you passed on a job offer that seemed great on paper but later learned it was filled with hidden challenges. Or perhaps you've dodged a relationship that seemed promising at first but later revealed red flags. These are examples of Jupiter working behind the scenes, steering you away from potential pitfalls and towards a more aligned path. While these moments may not feel like traditional good fortune, they're just as valuable, often sparing you from long-term headaches. This broader view of fortune teaches us an important lesson. Not everything that glitters is gold. Sometimes the best things that happen to us are the things we don't see coming. The quiet wins, the small shifts that lead to bigger opportunities down the road. Under Jupiter's influence, especially during retrograde, we're encouraged to reflect on these subtle blessings and recognize that good fortune can take many forms. Whether it's a financial gain, a new connection, or simply a lesson learned, Jupiter is constantly guiding us towards our highest good, even when we can't always see the full picture. The idea of a planet moving backward might sound strange, but that's exactly what retrograde motion is all about. An optical illusion where planets appear to reverse course from our perspective on Earth. In the case of Jupiter, this retrograde shift is significant because it calls for a time of pause, reflection, and reassessment. Rather than charging forward, the energy encourages us to look back at the paths we've taken, the choices we've made, and the growth we've experienced since Jupiter first entered Gemini. During this period, it's common for people to revisit decisions they thought were set in stone. Maybe you're questioning a career move you made back in the spring or reevaluating a relationship that seemed solid but now feels uncertain. This is the retrograde at work, giving you a second chance to review and refine your direction. It's not about regretting past choices, but about ensuring that you're aligned with your true purpose as you move forward. After all, Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, and its retrograde is a time to seek deeper insights into what you really want. While retrograde phases often get a bad reputation, they're actually periods of growth disguised as setbacks. Yes, it might feel like things are slowing down or even going backward, but this cosmic pause is necessary for long-term progress. Think of it like a pit stop during a race. It may seem like a delay, but it gives you the chance to refuel, recalibrate, and ensure you're still on track. Retrogrades aren't here to hinder you, they're here to help you fine-tune your path, making sure that when the time comes to move forward again, you do so with clarity and purpose. Jupiter's retrograde is often a period where personal growth takes center stage. Instead of looking outward for validation or success, This time invites introspection. It's a chance to evaluate how much you've grown, not just in material terms, but in your sense of independence and self-sufficiency. Have you been relying too much on others' opinions, or have you cultivated the inner strength to trust your own judgment? This phase is like a cosmic check-in, asking whether you're standing firmly on your own 2 feet. When we think about independence, it's not just about financial freedom or career success. It's also about emotional and spiritual independence, learning to navigate life's ups and downs without constantly seeking approval or external guidance. For example, during Jupiter's retrograde, you might feel drawn to reflect on how you handle challenges. Do you immediately reach out to others for help, or do you pause to see if the answer lies within you first? This process of self-inquiry is what Jupiter encourages, helping you tap into your inner wisdom and make choices that are authentically aligned with your own path. This is a time to embrace the fact that true growth doesn't always come from adding more to your life. Sometimes it's about letting go of old habits, relationships, or even mindsets that have held you back. Jupiter retrograde challenges you to release what no longer serves your highest good, making room for new opportunities that better align with your evolving sense of self. It's a journey towards greater independence, not by isolating yourself, but by realizing that you already have the tools within to shape your reality. During Jupiter's retrograde, opportunities may not present themselves in the usual bold, obvious ways. Instead, they often come disguised as challenges or moments that feel like detours. This can be a frustrating time if you're expecting immediate progress, but retrogrades teach patience and the value of looking deeper. The delays or roadblocks you face are not failures. They are part of the process of refining your path. Sometimes, the very challenge you're dealing with contains the seed of a major breakthrough. One practical example is in your career. Perhaps you've been working toward a promotion, but during this retrograde, progress seems to stall. Instead of seeing this as a setback, view it as an opportunity to sharpen your skills and reassess what you truly want. Do you really desire the promotion, or are you more interested in recognition? Jupiter retrograde asks you to dig deeper and ensure that your goals align with your personal growth, rather than external validation. It's not just about reaching the top. It's about finding meaning in the journey. Challenges, in this sense, are invitations to grow in unexpected ways. Whether it's navigating difficult conversations, facing setbacks in a project, or dealing with uncertainty, this period encourages you to trust that every challenge carries a lesson. It might be about resilience, patience, or learning to let go of control. The key is to embrace the opportunities hidden within these challenges, knowing that they are guiding you toward a clearer, more fulfilling path forward. As Jupiter enters its retrograde phase, it's essential to recognize that this period isn't merely about setbacks. It's a profound opportunity for personal transformation. Embracing change can feel daunting, but it's also an invitation to take risks that might lead to significant growth. Jupiter encourages us to be bold and trust our instincts, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. This is where the magic happens, stepping outside of comfort zones and into a space of possibility. The retrograde phase can feel like a roller coaster ride, filled with ups, downs, and unexpected turns. However, it's in navigating this ride that we develop resilience and adaptability. Consider this. Every time you face a challenge, ask yourself what wisdom can be gained from the experience. Is there a lesson in patience, or perhaps in the need to assert yourself more confidently? Jupiter retrograde is a powerful reminder that growth often involves facing discomfort head-on. Ultimately, the lessons learned during this time can illuminate your path in ways you may not yet realize. As you emerge from this retrograde, you might find yourself with new insights, stronger connections, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. So, as you navigate this period, remember to embrace the uncertainty, lean into your intuition, and trust that you are on the right path, even if it sometimes feels like you're moving backward. As we navigate the transformative waters of Jupiter retrograde, it's time to embrace the lessons that have come to light. Have you taken the opportunity to reassess your goals and the direction your life is headed? This period isn't just about reflection. It's about action. It's a call to embrace change, trust your intuition, and step boldly into the unknown. Remember, every twist and turn offers a chance for growth. So, what will you do with the insights you've gained? Will you take the leap toward that new career path, or perhaps start that passion project you've been putting off? It's crucial to ask yourself these questions and take the steps necessary for your evolution. Don't shy away from the challenges. Instead, lean into them and let them guide you to a brighter future. If you found this exploration valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and activating notifications. This way you'll stay informed and continue learning about astrology and how the universe impacts your life. Are you ready to transform your reality? Your journey begins now.